Well, hello, and welcome back to Idol Slayer. So today, 954 trillion in the bank, already starting off on a tongue twister. And yes, we are in the frozen field. So why are we in the frozen field, you might ask? Well, there's a little bit of strategy somebody left on my channel. So first we're going to the village, because you know my favorite thing to do is we do need to do a little bit of gambling. Oh, I hope that wasn't echoing. Whoops. I thought I had my headphones plugged in, but I did not, so if you heard that... Man, should I just start over? Nah, screw it. These imperfections show that I'm actually a human and not a robot making these videos. Because no robot would stand for such so many mistakes. Where is it? That's helmets. Okay, we can't even open boots here. That's fine. So we have to leave here to crack some things. So first we're going to gamble, and you know me. It's all on red. Even though I like black too. But red has just been a lot more favorable to me. So we're going to go all in on red. So I got a super interesting comment on episode 78. I would have included in episode 79, but the reason I didn't was because I saw it after I recorded 79. So I'm like, well, it's going to have to go into this episode, which is episode 80, and here we are. So... interesting. So I could go to 950 ring up. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. No, we don't want to go higher than that. It's 50. We only want to go to 50 Vegetas. Yeah, okay. So we can go to 1,000 sword, 1,000 shield, 950 boots, which means realistically 950 helmet, and 950 armor. We could go to 1,000 armor too. Interesting. 1,000 armor is probably pushing it. And 950 ring. And none of these other things matter. And we're going to use the bat longbow, so that's not a thing. So we're going to dump the rest of it in there. So what is this strategy? So, okay, first let's finish up here. And then we're going to talk about what we need to do to make the strategy happen. And then there's a couple other questions about where we're going to... Okay, shield bonus, I mean, that's nice, but... Do I want to optimize this or not? You know, we can do it for the video. For the video, we can do it. It does mean we need that guy. And that. Okay. The Imperial Claw. Okay, we have Rage up. We need to pop. Oh yeah, we gotta do some bonus stages at some point. I forgot about that. Pop that. Okay. So the whole thing is, and I'll talk about this while we just rage mode for the sake of getting lots of stuff. Oh, I forgot to turn the other thing on. Hold on. We're not talking about anything yet until I get through this. No, it's you. You. Yeah, because you don't need magnet during rage mode. I learned that the hard way. Well, it didn't matter. Well, you got to see the Dragon Sphere. I did unlock that at some point. This took more focus than I wanted it to take, so I didn't talk about any of the things I wanted to talk about. Okay. The one thing is, though, you do want to aim for everything to be 1,000s, those 950, everything else. So 950 or so is about the ballpark. So let's talk about what this is. Whoops, I'm not hitting the spacebar. So the optimal armory loadout for souls now is in the frozen fields. Why is it the frozen fields? And that has to do with the new set of boots we can get. So I'm going to clean up some of this stuff. I guess we'll leave that. That could be maybe useful at some point. Yes, we're leaving that. Okay, well, I guess we're doing a bonus stage now. Welcome to what makes Idol Slayer so hard to make a video on, is because all the stuff happens while you're trying to do one thing. But regardless, with the new boots, you can get a soul bonus to the frozen fields. With an optimal loadout of everything built around being activated at roughly VG 50 or less. And it needs to be VG 50 because you cannot unlock the Electric Yeti with less than VG 50. If you get the correct loadout, you can get about 1 quadrillion with a Q. Oh shoot, I left the thing on. Oh no. Oh no, this is a tragedy. If you can get it, it becomes roughly 1 quadrillion souls per rage. Obviously, 1 quadrillion souls per rage with a souls box, which would be a 20 to 40 multiplier, is really good. It's a lot better than I think the best we've gotten, and I don't know if that includes the scrap necklace or not. Because you remember, when we got that double rage with the scrap necklace last time, it was about 400 trillion, which was actually really good. Yeah, that is one question I have. Like, does that include this? Because if that doesn't include the scrap necklace is going to send this to the stratosphere. That said, of course, the caveat is, do I have the equipment to do this? And the answer is no. So that means I need to get the equipment to do it. So a lot of what is required to do this is armory items. The biggest thing being the boots. I believe an excellent pair of Borealis boots is effectively what's considered the enabler of this strategy, because it has a native boost to this stage. So it's kind of interesting because we basically got a boot option that's really interesting. Oh, now we get 20 CPS. Oh, we get some more Vegetas. Yeah, I'm not really good at jumping and without my magnet. So there's multiple parts to this strategy. One is getting the boots. I wish I knew which pieces of gear were as impactful. But for today's episode, we are just going to work on getting a good set of boots. We already have a good ring, so now that we know what the limit for the ring is, we will be working to promote the ring up until it requires 950 to activate. So those are our 2 goals today, and we'll probably go ahead and boost the shield and the sword anyways. Now the thing is, do I have the best sword for this? No. I need an excellent Adronos blade that also has the option of the electric souls, because electric souls are good here. Yeah, that could have been the right one, but instead it decided not to be. That's the other reason why I keep popping these. You actually, the interesting thing about doing this is you don't need a bow. So all that stuff, that's a nice shield. Why couldn't it have been excellent? I mean, you wouldn't use it over your Kishar shield, but I mean, it has nice things. Alright, we're going to destroy you. When I have stuff with a lot of options, I get sentimental with it even if I don't use it. Does it have material? Yes, it does. Goodbye. I get sentimental when I shouldn't. I don't need this. Why do I have a +4 Victor's ring? Oh, why would I need this? Yeah, I just use that one. Yeah, I do have Victor turned off because I need to finish up this quest over here. At least I think I have him turned off. You know what? I need to fix something else. Yeah. Yeah, I have Victor off because of I need the bonus stages. So, we're going to try and see if we can get an excellent pair of Borealis boots. I think that's a fair thing to try. We can use the scrap assembly here. Okay. Yep, we get that out of the way. I'm sure we have plenty of all these things. Heck, what are the chances of the first pair of boots I craft being an excellent Borealis boots that happen to have the right multiplier and being +4? Oh, these are interesting because that's electric type soul. Okay. What are the chances, right? I'll keep those. No options needed, though offline souls option is technically minimally, but I don't ever close the game. Well, I do close the game sometimes, but not enough for that to be like a deal breaker. Oh, wow. We need divinity stuff. Okay. And there's another question I have to answer, and I don't know how to answer it yet, so we're gonna do a few things here first and just kind of spend some money. Yeah, technically we have so much we can get these up. Okay, and that's everything. All right, everything's been spent. Okay. And we have ultraviolet coins left over. So, okay, well, I didn't expect this to just happen the first armory chest I opened, but here we are. Or whatever the boot chest is. I am going to double check that. It's not that I don't trust the comment. I just don't know what the options are for the boots because I really didn't think that they were going to change anything. Oh. Yeah, I'm not interested in actual boots. I should have had this open. There we go, there's the armor. Boots. No, that's bow. Boots. Okay. Yeah, so all the boots have a CPS bonus. The Adronis boots are fire type, the Kishar are electric as you saw, and the Boreas boots are frozen field. Minus 3.2% boost cooldown for every coin, offline souls, and coin pickup bonus. So I do think the coin pickup bonus and would be nice, but not for souls. I mean, I think what the comment was about was strictly about a souls optimized one. So we got the boots. That's nice. We got the boots. I think it was $950 for the boots. So we can take the boots to $950, and we can take... Oh, hey, here's the second bonus stage I need. So I guess we'll go upgrade those, and I obviously was expecting this to be a bit more of a struggle to get the boots. But we will upgrade the boots, and... So then the question to my viewers will be, should I go ahead and just use the Adronis blade and shield I have? I'm assuming so, since I already upgraded them so much. And just, you know, if I get the better one, I get the better one. Oh, I did craft it. Okay, that's good. Oh, nice job there. Nothing like failing a bonus stage in front of my viewers. So, you know, like I said, let me actually focus here. Because I actually do need to at least get this for the Dragonite. Excellent. Am I going to throw this bonus stage because I just... Alright, we're not going to talk. We're just going to... Yep, I just ruined the bonus stage. Congratulations. This is what happens when you're a YouTuber not paying attention or trying to do too many things at once. And now I just have to find... anyways, whatever. It's over and done with. I obviously have a perfect Victor's Ring. We can upgrade that all the way to 950. That's not a question. We do not need a bow. This strategy does not require a bow. It's better off to use the bat longbow because of the guys here being dark. The aerial enemies are dark mode enemies. So I'm sure somebody did the math and said, you know what, it's better you use the bat longbow over getting an Adronis bow up to a high level. If that's wrong, that's what the comments section is for. Then for the helmets, which is what I got distracted looking at, what you want is a Kishar helmet. It would be nice to have the increased giant spawn rate on it, I'm assuming. Obviously, like most in the normal coin box chance would be really nice, actually. It'd be nice to have those, but we'll see how lucky I can get. And then from the armor standpoint, I should just be reading the comment. I don't know why I'm looking at it. Yeah. Excellent Kishar helmet with giant spawn chance and reduced normal coin box appearance item. Excellent Adronis armor with giant souls and in-game option. So, Adronis, yeah, giant souls and game souls. And then the Kishar shield, of course. I have a good Kishar shield, but I could have a better one. It would be nice to have a Kishar shield with the giant soul boost and the spirit boost. That would be for maximum. But I can just use the shield I have until I find a better one. So, realistically, what I think we're going to do is we will try to just do one of them each time, right? Like right now, we got the boots and we got the ring. So we'll go focus on those and we'll see where that gets us. So we're going to go back to the village after we clear up this mess. Because at the very least, we can take the ring up to whatever's clever. Because we know that we have the best ring in the world. It's not a tribute. It actually is the best ring in the world. That's a Tenacious D reference if you don't get it. This is not the best song in the world. This is a tribute to the best song in the world. Alright, so let's go to the village. And we can work on our boots. And we can work on our... We'll do the ring first. Because everybody wanted to see the ring go higher. So we'll do the ring. Yeah, we'll work on the ring. I have all those things. And that only takes it to 620. I'm going to make my request again, Pablo. I know you're tired of hearing about it. But I am going to request, very much, that you let me lock the items as I invest more and more into this armory system. Plus 14, baby. You know, I really should be looking... I will say I do wish this was a little different. Okay, we're at 740, that's fine. $780. I'm looking at something. I apologize for being a bit quiet there. So that's UV. That's ultraviolet. And before ultraviolet is regular violet, right? Okay, that's still Vegeta's. All right. So yeah, that would have been Vegeta's. So we can go all the way to 9. I was getting nervous. I was going to take it too high. Because now we're getting up to 18. Now it's 19. I couldn't find something a chart that went up this high. And this is 900. We could technically go one more than this. That's number 20. We can really go all the way to 21. So okay, you have to actually at least have the ring that is... Okay, so it won't let you, like, upgrade it higher than... 940, boys. Whew. So then the question is, do we upgrade the shield? I mean, really, these... how many divinity points do I even have? 6,000. 300 divinity points is... I don't think that... I think it's a lot, but not a lot compared to what I have. So do we boost these up? For now, we're going to go ahead and do the boots. Because this is an easy one. And boots can go up to 952. And we know this because if I get 50 more boots, it's divinity points. Or divinity, I don't know. I don't have a name for DV. I wasn't expecting it to DV. So 1,000 is for ultraviolet. And then 950 is probably 4 Vegetas, roughly. So we can go up to 950 boots. Am I making a big mistake? And now there's another interesting comment that I will address after we finish upgrading. This upgrading stuff is just nerve-wracking to me because I'm worried I'm going to do it wrong. At least I can't upgrade something like higher than I can equip. It's going to take up all my boosty things. Okay, 650. We got 3 more upgrades. Okay, so we can get the boots up to 13. I was really expecting to open box after box after box and not get an excellent set of Borealis boots. Okay, that's 750. It feels weird spending so much stuff after hoarding it for so long. We'll easily get this up to at least 14. I'm getting nervous now. Yeah, boots can go to 950. Boots cannot go to 1,000. 1,000 for boots would be a disaster. Level 15 plus 15 boots. Oof. We're 16 now. Okay. This would be a disaster. We're not going to do this. I don't even know why I clicked there. That could have just, like, undone me right there and would have been like, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So I have the sword. I have the shield. I have the ring. Next episode, you in the comments are going to say go for the armor or go for the helmet. And we're going to decide diplomatically which one I should upgrade next, and we'll do the same thing, and we'll get it up to Vegeta level. Whew. That's kind of a shame that this bow is, oh well. Easy come, easy go, right? Pablo, I still would like to be able to lock items, please. I don't think I need this one. It was a regular one, so it wasn't a big thing. Okay. How many, thingamajiggers do I have left? Wow, I'm down to 3,000 divinities. That's a big difference. Obviously, I need enough to activate Victor, too. Okay, so I think that was kind of nerve-wracking to spend that much. But now we should be getting tons of souls. Now, the other reason I'm hanging out here, and I will be hanging out here, is for the bestiary, trying to finish this out. And, of course, don't forget the Shovel Knight event has 5 days left. At the time of this video, it'll be 4 days, and you should be able to finish. It really doesn't take too long. If you're having trouble on Spectre Knight, I did beat him. You can look at my Spectre Knight video. For not really a guide, I wouldn't really recommend looking to me for someone who struggles. But if you want to see that that I did beat it, you can see it there. And my reward is the golden shovel. It's a permanent thing. Definitely worth collecting. Don't miss out. I realize that is very FOMO of me to say, and I shouldn't say it, but you can do it. I believe in you. You should be able to beat it. It is a frustrating fight, though. It is. I totally understand. You can listen to me get frustrated during the fight. I really disliked that I lost my bow. I was not happy about that, okay? But I was able to focus and do it, so the most important thing is if you are getting frustrated to take a break and don't try to rage your way through it like I did. Woo! It feels kind of weird having upgraded my gear so much. We might have to, like, kind of moderate how much I spend on upgrading the helmet, because I'm a little low on divinity points now. Obviously, taking the ring that high is fine, and same thing with the boots, because these boots are made for exactly what we need. So kind of interesting to see how an option like that can dramatically change where we would farm. But we're gonna finish this. So now, realistically, I probably will not be taking the helmet or the armor when we get them to that level of height. We'll have a discussion about that. But first, we're going to ascend. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to address one other question that came up, and it was a question in... it was from the same person, HTX Enjoyer. He makes a lot of great points on my videos. I appreciate your feedback. And it was a question... and I'll be honest, HTX, I didn't understand the question or that you said on my most recent video. What is your plan after getting 50 QA? Obviously, 50 QA is the next milestone we're working towards. Or sorry, 500 QA. No, 50 QA. Okay. So 50 QA, this is this milestone right here. Obviously, with the change to inner power, we will be getting it as soon as possible. I might just... If I get it in between when I usually make my episodes, I might make a quick episode just to pick it up, because this is going to be such a huge milestone with buffing inner power. I don't want to really sleep on it for, like, let's say I can get it on a Tuesday. I don't want to sleep on it until next video. That's a lot of inner power time we're wasting. So the question is, will you let inner power do the work and start working on a ninja run in the meantime? IP is enough to hit 500 QA before the ninja run is over, so this is technically the most time optimal way. Or at least it is for most players, as the next option might be faster for you. I have no idea. And will certainly provide more content for us viewers. Or will you actively grind for Edge Master to get a better Ascension CPS bonus, and also grind for CPS Armory gear in the meantime, so that when you get EM, you can get a stack of good bonuses. Use the 500 CPS Jewel of Souls thing, or even stack multiple of the different ones if that's possible. Farm a large amount of money with those bonuses, and then use the 10x and 50x just as a kickstart, or perhaps immediately complete a ninja run. So if you're wondering, if you're like confused, like what the hell is a ninja run? This is what a ninja run is, and this is the reason for it. A ninja run is designed to get your spear to 500. The only reason you really want to get your spear to 500 is for these achievements, for Claw to 500, and these achievements. Right now we're at spear 250, and I did get that achievement a while back when I got a similar lucky streak. So the idea would be, we would do a 250 spear run where we are after 50 QA, and then just let inner power, since you don't need to ascend for inner power, and just let inner power just carry us the rest of the way. And basically you wouldn't ascend. You would just log in, scrape, log in, scrape. If I did go that route, the videos would become very short, because I'd be like, I can't even ascend. I can't do anything other than just claim inner power runs until we finish both of these runs. When we get to here. I'll be honest, it's not really the most entertaining thing, and he mentions that in his comment, and I'm probably not going to do that. Now, the alternative is apparently we spend Jewels of Soul. Oh, see how I can buy Divinity? So I have no idea what I need to get a 500 spear. I have no idea how many coins I need. But the idea would be you buy a 500 bonus, and then you use the purchase coins to push yourself through a ninja run very quickly. Again, I'm going to be honest, I don't like any of these options. I really do not like any of these options. First, I don't even know how much it takes to get a spear to 500. I imagine the wiki can help me with this. And equipment. We're looking for a spear. For the ponderous spear, we need 100 quiv, which is wait, no. I need 7.43 SXVs. Because right now we're at Dragon Spear. Dragon Spear, to get there, is 49 ultraviolets. To get to the Great Spear, which is after, I don't know how a Great Spear is greater than a Dragon Spear, but we're going to let it slide. we need to get to 54 divinity points. Or divinity violence. I don't know. Divinity something. Which we're not even close to. And I know I'm not using the proper scientific name. I just make up... Like, the names for numbers at this point become so ridiculous that it's not even worth using the proper names. Just know that it's 1,000 times between each one. So to go from ultraviolet coins to double violet... I don't know. Damn. I don't have a good one for DV. Oh well. To go from UV to DV, it's 1,000, of course, 1,000 multiplier, but it's 54 DV, and that gets us to 300. Then it's 58 TVs. I like that, 58 TVs. 58 TVs to get 350. Then it's 63.4 QAVs to get to the mythical spear. Then 68.6 QIVs to get to the destructive spear. Then finally, 70.3 XSXV, which is super extra violence, to get to the ponderous spear. I have no idea how I'm going to achieve that. I mean, it's on my list of things to do. It literally would make sense to do it after getting 500 QA. Because what else are you going to do, right? What I'm thinking is we will try to actively go from here to here. But once we get this, maybe that's when I'll do it? I mean, I don't know. That's a great question, and it's such a great question because I have no idea how we're going to proceed. I would much prefer to have a more active route from here to Edgemaster, to be honest, and that's what I'm thinking we're going to do. But once we have Edgemaster unlocked, will we go passive and try and get the spear? I'm certainly not going to go the Jewel of Soul route. I've been trying to get my Jewel of Souls back up to 700, because then I'm basically a free-to-play player again. So I've been trying to get those back up. You know, I'll be honest, it's really something I'm not ready to make the decision on right now. I'm very much leaning towards let's have an active play session to Edgemaster. And if we get Edgemaster before we get another update, then we kind of see how it goes from there. I feel like if somebody told me getting Edgemaster, it's going to take me a very long time. 100 days, 70 to 100 days just to get to Edgemaster. And that's after we get this guy. So since we're nowhere close to this, let's kind of just play it by ear and see what happens. I could get to this, and we could be halfway to Edgemaster, and Pablo could drop an update where it's like, wow, you're going to really want to Ultra Ascend Zerdan because you're going to really want to grab this bonus. Like, Pablo could make an extension off any of these that basically says, hey, for all the things you've purchased, once you get to a certain milestone, they count for inner power. And honestly, if I was Pablo, I would tag that off of Edgemaster, where you would have to unlock Edgemaster, Ultra Ascend, and then be forced to grind it out to get the node to Ultra Ascend again. Though I would hope Pablo would be generous and not make it cost something obscene like 500 quadrillion. Please don't do that to me, Pablo. But it could happen. Honestly, that's where I would see him putting it. I kind of think that's kind of cruel, though, Pablo. I think, for me, I think it would be more fitting to put it after this and make it cost like 50 quadrillion. So you kind of pick it up on the way to Edgemaster. And I don't know the math of how it would work out. So this would be 50 quad. This would be another 50 quad. And then you would use that to kind of springboard to Edgemaster. And then with this new Ascension node that basically says, hey, whatever is Astral Lock now counts towards Inner Power. Obviously, it wouldn't count from the start. You'd have to do some kind of formula, you know, where it's like, probably the realistic thing would be to do it like this. Every Ascension has stats on it that tells you what your total. It's in here somewhere. Ascension, right here. Your total Slayer points, right? And right now, I'm looking at million, billion, trillion, 51 quadrillion. So realistically, what I would say this upgrade is that if your total Slayer points is more than what it costs to unlock something on the board here, it counts for Inner Power. So at 50 quadrillion, everything that I've already purchased, even like this, let's say I purchased this, ascended this, so this is actually working. Once I got a lifetime total for my current Ascension of 2.5 quadrillion, this now counts for Inner Power. That's how I would do it. And honestly, I don't even know that if it was up to me that I would tee it off of the 50 quadrillion. Did we just get 2 chests? Did we get 3 chests? Was there 3 chests in here? What? Is that new? I mean, none of these shields are good, but I've never gotten 3 shields out of a chest dump before. Okay, I guess. There were 4 chests. I guess. I don't know. But I would put something in here. Probably 50 quadrillion would be a bit cruel, because then you're forcing everybody to only have it for Edge Master. And getting to 50 quadrillion to then Ultra Ascend to work, that doesn't feel good. Maybe. Oh, okay. Let's see if I screw this bonus stage up. Maybe off the Golem. I guess that would make sense because you're buffing the Golem, right? Then having another buff for Inner Power would, or maybe you could just tee off of Inner Power itself. I don't know, but you get the idea. Where if you have purchased something that is astral and it sticks with you, once your total souls exceeds that, it counts for Inner Power. That way you're not, like, right, because honestly, what I would have liked to have done is before I started saving up for Edge Master, I would have liked to Ultra Ascend and see the new shield bonus that gets to 28 and some of the other, all the other stuff. I feel like that should be unlocked before you do the Edge Master grind, personally. But the reason I didn't was because of the way Inner Power works with Astral stuff. So I could have unlocked all that stuff, but I would have been handicapping myself. If there was an upgrade that said, hey, once you get past that, it counts, for Inner Power, I think that'd be perfect. I think that'd be the perfect balance for the Inner Power problem. I also would like to see a new minion. I'd like to see a new minion, like a Super Cyclops. I'd really like to see that. Like a juiced up Cyclops. Like basically the same cooldown as Cyclops, but just juicier. I honestly would like to see the same thing as Cyclops and just him start with like a... I mean, granted, it doesn't really matter too much though, because then Inner Power just takes it anyways, but You know, I guess the question is, would a 3 quadrillion new minion make the grind, you know, more... I mean, it's, you know, but the problem is if he has the same cooldown as Cyclops, he's just going to end up being a Cyclops clone. And what, you know, even though Cyclops caps at 50 billion, if he caps at something else, it's just, it becomes inconsequential, you know what I mean? Like, the difference between the two just kind of will blur away with inner power. We're already, if they have the same cooldown. I don't know, I would like a new minion, though. I honestly would like a new minion, and it's kind of like a blend between Ninja and Cyclops. I think that would be interesting. I'd really like a new minion. I'd really like an upgrade for Ninja that makes him just work off your total coins, not your current ascension, but I think that's a pipe dream. But yeah, I would really, I honestly, I take it back. I would really like the upgrade to happen before we go for 50 quadrillion. So basically, before Edge Master, no. Let's see if there's room over there at the... Okay, there we go. We got that done. Failed one bonus stage, but we got it done. Yeah, I don't know how you can move these things around, but like maybe change something here with the rage ones. Where we could have something that tees off of inner power here. That basically it's an astral locked, obviously. It's less than 10 quadrillion. That says minions will also grant a percentage of your spent astral, whatever the heck the term. Yeah, you get the idea. Astral, unlocked astral. What are these called? Unlocked astral. Unlocked astral nodes will also count towards inner power once, you know, just like the description could be that simple, and the mechanics could be like, this one costs 2.5 quadrillion, so it's not going to count towards inner power until you actually have a total amount of 2.5 quadrillion, you know? I mean, that does mean that technically on UA it would be a little quicker because 5, that's 5, 2, 4. Because once you hit like 5 quadrillion, you'd effectively get the bonus for inner power of 5 quadrillion, plus 4 quadrillion, plus 2 quadrillion, plus 2.5 quadrillion. But at the same time, I don't see that a huge problem because you've already grinded these out one time, and you're ultra ascending, and really the only difference is this is 6, 5, 4, that's 9, 10, 13. See, we get the effect of 13 quadrillion earlier at 5 quadrillion, which to me, that's not really... That to me is not really that game breaking. That should be totally fine. You basically get a double, you get like almost a 2.5 times rate from 5 quadrillion onwards. But the reality is that bonus only would last from 5 quadrillion to 13.5 quadrillion with the way things are right now. So that's my suggestion on how we would address this. And then honestly, you would get all that stuff unlocked. You would then ultra ascend, and then you would go for the grind, which is basically these last 2 nodes. That doesn't really speak to my strategy, but you know what? We are going to ascend here. We're going to ascend here. We're going to work through this. It's going to put us at 37.4 quadrillion, which is nice. Go through here, get everybody upgraded. And we're going to see that now I really don't unlock things. That's fine. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I mean, realistically, I could unlock these things now. I just don't in case I go to the zone, so I don't have to ascend. Because now with the new bonuses, you actually would go to those 4 zones. And the soul barrels, I do believe you can just grab. It's not a thing. Yeah. You haven't unlocked my boots yet. Oh, okay. 950 is not that bad. Deep cut. Oh, I have a 10x bonus. That's why it's going so smooth. I want to just see if we can get the boots. This should be pretty easy to get the 950. I should have saved my rage, but... See, unfortunately, I don't want to use my rage mode just yet. We can see how this is doing. Well, you know what? Let's do it. Okay, there we got my 16 boots. That wasn't too bad. Oh, I gotta use, Oh, none of this matters, because you have to get the... Oh, this was a waste. Oh, well. Oh, never mind, I got him unlocked, okay. Oh, rats. Yeah, this is a terrible demonstration of what we're trying to do. I didn't even get my ring open. So it does require a lot more prep work to get there. And you know, now I'm just gonna... So it does require a bit more prep work, and I totally blew it with that, thinking, oh, I got a soul multiplier, let's take advantage of it. It wasn't really, we didn't really do a good job of taking advantage of it. I am going to crack a few, this episode has gotten much longer than I wanted it to be. My bad. We're just going to crack a couple dragon eggs, because I need some more, not divinity. Divinity points are nice, I spent a bunch. I don't know why I'm cracking them that way. I need 2 jewels of soul. That's also nice. Yeah, and I forgot to show how many I got last time. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, is some dragon scales. Because now I'm kind of low on dragon scales. Coins, not what I want to see. Does anybody know how coins are computed for mags? You know, that's really what I would like. I would like okay, 10 scales. Alright, we need a couple more. 76. 80. Oh, that's... We used a lot of scales today, too. Holy. Okay, 90. So, yeah, this was kind of a big waste. Oh, well. Okay, 96. Nice. 100. Okay, good. For DP. A jewel of soul. I got 2 scales. Slayer point, yeah, like the Slayer points buff is just abysmal. I got excited and wanted to use my new boots, and it turns out that was not the right way to use them. Jewel soul. Slayer points. Divinity points. Divinity points. 6 scales. You know, I forgot to turn on the oh well, it's too late now. I didn't think dragon scales would be so rare. We've already opened 30 eggs. Granted, that's only a week worth. 120. That's good. 128. That's better. 138. Okay, 146. We'll stop at 160 eggs. We'll open just one more. That's more than enough for... Okay, cool. 152. That's a good way to stop. I'm going to do this one more time. And we're going to switch this out. Okay, we're going to go back to normal. Yeah, I got carried away in this episode. Well, because, like, I want things to work a certain way in this game. So that, like, I want ascending to be something, like, you don't have to gamify to an obscene level, you know? My opinion, anyways. My light spear. But I think that's going to be it. It's going to be it for this episode. This episode's been on for too long. Hopefully I didn't lose your attention too much. The big thing is whether or not we're going to get the helmet or not tomorrow. In the next episode. That's what really is going to be the differentiator between what the next episode is. I know I went on a bit of a rant because, you know, I'm passionate about this game. At the very least, you can say I'm very passionate, very invested in how things evolve with this game. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's good to have some passion in your life. Just don't let it override your logical circuits. But that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.